sacrifice everything every single day. You know, have a 15-person team working around the clock.
Mike, by yourself, Chad. Mike.
To help me become the best boxer possible. And
all right, boxing fans, grab your popcorn and settle in because we're about to dive deep into one of the most sensational stories in recent boxing history. Jake Paul, the social media sensation turned boxer, just had his world rocked by none other than the legendary Mike Tyson. This isn't just about a knockout, it's about a dramatic twist that could alter the course of Jake Paul's boxing career. Let's break down this explosive saga in all its gritty detail. Let's start with the big moment, the sparring session that turned Jake Paul's world upside down. For those of you who might have missed it, Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer, stepped into the ring with Mike Tyson, a man whose name is synonymous with power and ferocity. This wasn't just any sparring session, it was a high-stakes opportunity for Jake to prove himself against a boxing legend. But instead of showcasing his skills and perhaps gaining some respect from the boxing community, Jake Paul ended up face down on the canvas. That's right, Tyson delivered a knockout punch that left Jake Paul with a new perspective on his boxing career. If you're wondering what it feels like to be knocked out by a legend, just ask Jake. He's probably still trying to process it. The footage of the sparring session is a mix of raw intensity and jaw-dropping disbelief.
I put that Mike Tyson up against anybody who ever lived. That guy was a special fighter. Part of the thing about Tyson that people forget, it wasn't just the knockout punching. He was so hard to hit, man. He was bobbing and weaving. He was already short for a heavyweight, but he would get low.
You can see Tyson moving with the same speed and power that made him a household name decades ago. Jake, on the other hand, looked like he was in over his head.
You think Mike Tyson's gonna beat my ass?
Yeah. Listen, I've seen how Tyson moves around, just like to show me stuff. He was like this footwork moving, like you move like this, and I'm like, we're done. Like, you know, calm down. You know, mine will move from this side to this side without you knowing exactly at which moment.
Like, do that so what do I have to watch out for? So what do I have to watch out for?
Everything. I mean, knowing Mike, I just believe that Mike will beat him.
The knockout wasn't just a physical blow, it was a crushing blow to Jake's ego. And let's be honest, when you've built your entire persona on being the baddest guy around, getting knocked out by someone older than your dad isn't exactly a confidence booster.
Talkers get all the attention.
Yeah.
Talkers get everything. We get a bad rap, but we get everything else.
Yeah.
But hold on to your hats because things are about to get even crazier. After the knockout, Mike Tyson decided to shake things up with some new rules that could potentially cancel their highly anticipated fight.
Excellent fight stance. Smoke that joint they go to gym.
He definitely is looking like a f***ing animal.
Contrary to your belief, I think Mike is not underestimating you.
Tyson, in his prime, where he was just storming the gates, he just stalked people down and smashed them. Just you couldn't stop him.
It's orgasmic sometimes. Yeah.
You can hit hard like that, but I can hit him way harder like that, bucket. Boom!
No, seriously. And he has a left hand now that looks like it's firing off. He's.
I love Mike to death. I don't want to kill Mike. Jesus.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Bro, we have to talk about this.
Tyson. Can you guys vouch for me? Am I right?
Yep. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, brother. You looking good.
3, Mikey, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Whoop.
Jabs Nick. Ooh, nice penetration.
Do you think you can knock him out?
Can I ask you a question?
I think there's a very high chance of that.
Good instructions given by the referee early going. Mike gets him on the right hand and ATN is down. Really down with the right hand. 8, 9, and 10.
Kind of insulting. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's also, it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels.
I will say people are underestimating me though, because when I go to his comments, they're just saying like if Mike loses, then fighting is rigged, because they see how good he looks on the mitts.
I can see it watching from the sides when you have fought everyone else, where they all go, holy shit, this YouTuber hits much harder than I thought he did. And you can see it change in their eyes. I'm not sure Mike will have that moment. Contrary to your belief, I think Mike is not underestimating you.
Paul can crack. Yeah, 100%. That knockout of Tyron Woodley is legit as fuck. He can crack.
Jake fought a guy who was his age and who was also considered a boxer, and he lost. So if you can keep fighting fucking 50-something-year-olds,
you don't think Tyson has a chance?
And making a living at it. I think that Mike Tyson has a puncher's chance against any.
Do you think you can knock him out?
Can I ask you a question?
I think there's a very high chance of that.
It's with me and my brother fighting. Jake looks so young there. They both look so different.
I know.
Here's a question. Put my tinfoil hat on. Was this the plan all along? The question for you guys. What gets more views? Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, or Jake Paul versus Logan Paul? Now I'm not saying on YouTube, on Netflix.
You know, he's
think you can
not
knock
the
out
same.
Mike Tyson?
He's not the same. He's not the same fighter that he once was, and he knows that.
Stop it, bro.
Alex, you think you could beat up every white guy? What are you talking about?
I think it's a great fight. I think it is a great fight for that exact reason. Me boxing on the outside, him trying to come forward to knock me out. I have one punch power. He has one punch power. Who wins?
Back to work. Back to work. More jabs. Worked all right. Worked all right. There you go.
Did you take Mike Tyson out of that fight? My dad's not watching. My dad's not watching Logan Paul. But a ton of youngsters who vape and are confused about the pronouns are going to tune in. What do I think would get more views overall? Logan Paul versus Jake, because you can get their fan bases, which is bigger than Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and dramatic madness. Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 2 minutes 32 seconds of the opening round.
It will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep.
Okay, Connor, like after I fuck up Mike Perry, then you're next.
Way of fighting, I think chokes will be easier, grappling is easier with no gloves.
Oh, bare knuckle MMA.
Yeah.
What about the bare knuckle boxing?
I'd have to get paid.
Yeah.
I'd have to get paid.
It's
just like